Yeah, welcome to African Connect, and I'm here with the beautiful Cheryl. I know so many of you guys are thinking, what is she doing with her, really, for real? But I guess anything is possible, right? I just wanted to say congratulations for your shiny award.
Yeah, it's very nice, right?
I
And
know.
what an honor, Omo, to get this wonderful award at the United Nations. They are giving it to me because I have such respect for the African diaspora. And I am committed to teaching people from all walks of life about the power of our ancestors, whether they came to America, whether they went to the West Indies, South America, or remained in the motherland. There's tremendous power in the struggle that African people have had to go through. And I'm just so pleased to be able to share this award with my ancestors, especially my great-great-great-grandma Emma, who I talk about an awful lot. She was a remarkable woman who died in virtual anonymity. No one knew her outside of her family. She was considered a nobody. But the beautiful thing is, here I am in the most famous building in the world, talking about her 150 years later. So it goes to show you that it's not true that just because you die and no one knows you, that your spirit can't rise again. She has risen again in her great-great-great-granddaughter, and I'm so proud to tell her story and talk about her strength and talk about the wonderful things that she did, because she lives forever that way. And I would love for all people to remember their ancestors and the struggles that they've been through, because you are emboldened by that. Their spirits live on. And you do yourself a great justice to build on what they started.
Absolutely. I know if she's watching now, she would be so proud of you and your accomplishments. And you talked about her today. How do you see the racial thing in America from when she was and right now? Has anything changed to you?
You know, it's changed for the worse. She was a far more... a lot of what we see today, she would hold her head and say, what happened? You know, because she went through slavery and never lost her dignity. I know it because I have the records, I have testimonies and so forth. And she went through things we can't even imagine. She never gave up. She never bowed. She never held her head low. And she demanded to be respected. Our young women today can learn a lot from that, based on a lot of things we see that are negative. And that's why I do what I do, to remind you, a lot of the silliness that goes on, that's not who we are. We're really strong, dignified people who should hold our heads up and say, you know, my grandmother would have never tolerated this nonsense. So that's what I'm really about, and that's all I want to see during my lifetime. People reclaim their legacy with the dignity and the pride and all of the honor that goes along with it.
I always say maybe the social media has really changed the world.
Yeah.
But somehow, I can't say it's for the better or it's for the worse. What do you say to a young girl who is trying to go for her goal today through the social media, through bullying, everything that is going on in the world? How do you encourage a child in Africa today or here in America to be who they want to be?
Yes, my sisters in Africa, my sisters in the Caribbean or in America, stay focused. If someone's bullying you online, get offline. That's an easy one. If someone is not sharing in your vision and your dream, cut them off. Don't have anyone on your journey that's not on your side. And I think it sounds simple, but there's a lot of people walking in their journey with people who are saying, you can't do it, you're so stupid, you're so this, you're so ugly, you're so weak. And you just keep them walking along with you. Tell those people, you're not part of my journey. If you can't join me, and that's what I've really done almost all my life. If you weren't with me, you had to go. That's it. And because negative energy will stop you in your tracks. A person will make you veer off from where you know you're supposed to go to point A, they'll have you headed toward point B. That's unacceptable. When the creator puts something amazing in you, you've got to respect the creator's wishes and bring it to full blossom, because the creator didn't make a mistake. You may make a mistake, but the creator's not making a mistake. If the creator says you're an artist, you're a journalist, you're a scientist, you're a doctor, believe it. Believe it, because that inspiration came from someplace divine and perfect and beautiful. So that's what I tell young girls every chance I get. Blossom and keep the haters away. You keep the haters away, you're going to be all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What to a girl like me who is just trying to be like an award journalist like you. So what advice do you have for me and so many other young girls that want to be me right now, standing with her?
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job, and you should be very proud of yourself, because you are making your dream come true. You may not be with NBC, but I'm going to tell you something, Omo. You treasure what you're doing with this network, with this great cameraman, and you make it the most important thing in the world. And if you respect it, the world will respect it. And then other things will come. That's how I operate. I don't work for the biggest network. I work for a really good network, but it's not the biggest. But I treat it like it's the most important thing in my life, because it's part of what I visualized when I was a young girl like you. So whatever gifts come your way, treasure it, do your best, and watch how doors open. Don't be in a rush. Don't shortchange yourself. Just enjoy the journey. Your time is not the creator's time. It's two different kinds of watches. Your watch may say 3 o'clock, the creator's watch may say 8 o'clock. So don't worry about time. Just do your best and keep blossoming. Keep doing what you're doing. I think this is great what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay.